All right, welcome to today's class. Today we'll be talking about space. In the last class, we talked about texture. Okay, I said texture relates to the surface of an object. Okay, using texture in graphic design adds depth and visual interest. So, we said it can be applied in form of pattern. Okay, we said we have the image texture and the pattern texture. So today we'll be talking about space. So I've seen a lot of designs whereby in fact the designer don't give room at all. You fill all the canvas of all your design, the workspace, with elements. That's very wrong. Okay, space makes your project interesting. So we're learning what space is, okay? And then when we get to the practical, in a few days, we'll see how to effect this. All right, so what is space? Okay, space is the vital part of any good design, okay? Any good graphic design. Space is the area around the elements in a design. Space is the areas, okay, the space, the areas around the elements in a design. So it can be used to separate or group information. Using it effectively, or we use it effectively to give the eye a rest. Okay, use it effectively to give the eye a rest. So, and it also lead the eye to where you want it to travel. All right, so for instance, look at what we have here. Okay, this is an element. Okay, there's no much space between the word space and the line. Okay, look at what we've learned, and that's what we're using here. So but there's much space between this line or this element and this one. So this makes it, once you read this, okay, it makes it so easy for you to the next thing you are reading is this place. Okay, so it directs the eye, all right, to where you want it to travel, and it makes your job or your project neat. Okay, so another space can be described as the distance around here. We'll discuss that. And it's also called the white space, okay, or the negative space. That you call it the white space or the negative space. So if you hear negative space, it means the space or the areas around elements in your project. All right, so let's look at practical example. Look at this project. Okay, so you can see a lot of space here. Look at the elements and look at a lot of space here, making it so much interesting. Okay, and the eyes will not be troubled too much. Okay, it gives the eyes rest rather than having everywhere filled with elements. Okay, the eyes get tired, and you probably, the reader, lose interest on the long run. So please try as much as possible to always give room or space in your project. Okay, I hope you get that. So if you understand what I mean, please say I do understand in the comment section. Yes, I'm waiting. Please write that. Okay, so tips for using space in your design. So the use of space is particularly important when your design contains many of the other elements of designs. Okay, we've talked about the elements of design. So larger page margins will give a page a more upmarket look and make it easier to follow. Okay, carefully consider the placement of imagery that contains people so they have space to gaze or look into. Now, to tie objects or elements together, only use small amount of space between or around them. So elements that are related to each other, you don't give too much of space. But elements that are not related to each other, okay, we are still going there. It's one of the things we'll be learning, which is proximity. Okay, elements that are not related to each other should have a lot of space between them. Okay, so that's that. Don't be afraid of space. Okay, there's no need to fill up every area on the page. Remember, space gives the eye a place to rest. Okay, you don't need to fill up the whole canvas or the whole workspace with elements. Okay, give room. So what did I say? Give room. Let there be space. Okay, so that will be all for today on space. Till we meet again in the next class. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you have any question, please drop in the comment section or in the WhatsApp group, and I'll be prompt to answer every question. Thank you very much. I'm Untitled Chapter once again. Bye for now.